Hi everyone, so I'm making this video like a little bit late. It's like 10 o'clock at night, but I do want to get it up on Wednesday night. So I'm here right now just to talk to you guys about my 30-week update. As you can see, I have quite a few things written down. So the first thing I want to talk about is I'm out of breath more frequently, meaning I can go a couple words and then have to take deep breaths. And it sucks, but that's just a sign she's getting bigger, so it's okay. So I'm going to cross that off the list. I'm getting some Charlie horses again. It's not too bad, but like I did in like my calves, so it just hurts a little bit. But again, it's not too bad, and it's only happened like once or twice this week, and so yeah. My mood swings are horrible. I don't even know where to begin. Like, you can do like the stupidest thing, just piss me off, and I won't even know why. It's not something I can control. I am getting hot flashes, but then again, I live in Florida, so it's the sunshine state. Not really sunny lately, but I will get the worst hot flashes, and my school is known to have like really cold rooms, but they're just not cold enough this year. Like, they're normally freezing. Like last year they were freezing, and this year it's just like they're at like 79 degrees, and I'm like, that's not okay. I want to save some stuff for the end, which is my doctor's appointment. So there are some stuff I'm not going to talk about yet. She is 2.75 pounds, and she is the size of a cabbage. That was in my week 30. I am now 31 weeks, and so, but for my week 30, she was 2.75 pounds and the size of a cabbage. She will grow half a pound for the next 7 weeks, so that's really cool. She loses Lanny though, which is like the little fine hair that would keep her body temperature warm and regulated, and it would just like overall help with like, just stuff like that. So she's starting to shed that. And that brings me up to my next thing. She can regulate her own body temperature, which I think is really cool. And so yeah. I have my energy back, which is amazing. I think since I got on my iron pills, that has been like step 50,000 for me, because I have my energy back like every single day. Like today I did so much. I did school, then I went out with my friend Sarah, and she was getting her tattoo done, so she wanted me to go with her. And then I got my phone screen fixed because it was broken, if you guys didn't know. I don't know if I mentioned that recently, but yeah, I broke it, and that sucked. Yeah, so that's fixed now. And I also got this like cool, like, it's basically a screen protector, but instead of it being like plastic over the screen, it's actually tempered glass. So if you were to like drop your phone, instead of shattering the actual screen, you would shatter the screen protector, and you can just peel that off. So I thought that was really cool, and it was only $20 for it, but yeah, so that was really cool. Alright, so now we'll talk about 4 things at the doctor's appointment that happened last Thursday, so a week ago tomorrow. That was for my 30-week update. I had Braxton Hicks contractions like no other recently this week. It was horrible. The first one I had was Wednesday. Oh no, the first one I had was actually Thursday morning. I was in my first period class, and I didn't realize it was a Braxton Hicks contraction until, again, it happened in the doctor's, and I was like, oh, that's what that was. But like, I just felt like pressure, and then I felt like my stomach like closing in basically and tightening, and it like makes me feel like I have to throw up, and it's just a horrible feeling for me. But then again, when you're having your first kid, you don't feel it as much as you do when you have like you're on your second and third, you don't feel it as much. So that's that. And then I went to the actual doctor's appointment, and as she was like feeling around my stomach to see like where she was positioning herself and finding the heartbeat and all of that, she felt my stomach tighten up, and she's like, oh, you're having a Braxton Hicks right now. And then I was like, that's what I felt this morning, because it was the same exact feeling. So I was like, great. So that was 2 in a day. And recently I've been having 2 in a day. I will talk about that in a minute. She is head down currently, and I'm so happy because I don't want a C-section. So I was really happy that she was head down. So that was a big deal for me. It made me really happy, like you guys don't even understand. So yeah, she was head down. I had good blood pressure, which I normally do, but it was like, sometimes it was like a little high. Like not high enough to like worry about, but like it was higher than like the normal temperature, and they write it all down on like this little sheet that I have to bring to the doctor's appointment every day. Not every day, but every week that I go. So I had normal blood temperature, like my normal blood temperature, so I was happy. And I also lost 2 pounds, which was also really cool. Yeah. I was 148, now I'm 146. So I once again only gained 16 pounds so far. And my doctor's not worried about that at all. It's just, she thinks it's normal and fine. So I'm fine with that. So yeah, and more on the Braxton Hicks contraction, and I'll show you my belly, because I didn't show you that in my last one. And I'm sorry, I just didn't feel like remaking the whole thing just to show you that. So I just let it go. But I had a Braxton Hicks contraction. I had 2 yesterday. One, I was driving to school on my way, and my stomach just all of a sudden like tightens up, and I had that urge to throw up. So I turned around because I could not go through the day like that. Like I was feeling so miserable. I still felt like that by the time I got home. And so I slept from 6:30, I believe I got home at, because I left the house at like 6:25. No, it'd be 6:45 that I got home. But yeah, I like fell asleep from 6:45 till 11 a.m. So I was so happy about that. And then Justin came over yesterday, and at around like 5:30ish, I had a horrible Braxton Hicks contraction that was even worse than the one I had in the morning. It was just horrible, and again, I just didn't like it. Like, he could actually see my stomach tighten, because it would go into like that point thing, and he would like be able to like put his hand on my stomach and be like, that's tight. Like, you can tell when you're having a Braxton Hicks contraction and when you're having a normal one. Alright, so to finish off this video, I just want to say that I am doing vlogtober, so that's really cool. I will be vlogging and making videos every day of this month. There will probably be a lot of like daily vlogs that I'm going to be posting, because I can't really think of any like other videos to post on here that you guys would like. I mean, I have like maternity stuff I can show you. I just still have to make that video. I actually promised you guys that like a month ago, and I haven't made it. But I'm waiting for my next order of a couple things. They should all be here by Saturday. I don't know though, but they should be. I have one package coming tomorrow, and then the other package will be coming Friday. So yeah, but Friday I will not be home. I will be with Justin at his house. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah. So here's my bump, and then I will be gone. This is with the shirt on from the side, the front. So I've definitely grown recently, as you can tell. My belly button's like starting to pop out, like ignore that. Like, you can tell my belly button's like trying to pop out, but at the same time it's So that's basically everything. Thank you for watching.